Well, I will give this at the end of my previous video because there was I got this kit, Central Library the other day. Where is it? Oh, my children need me to cook for them. And for me to cook for them. Why is that 44? Oh, I was like 30. I think I remember. This is cute. I was there, what's going on here? Oh, that's cute. Wow, girls. This is so cute. Wow. What's the protein that is meat? Cheese? Yeah, so on Thanksgiving. Plantain, maybe? Chickpeas. It just tastes really good, turkey. Then I had turkey since when? Oh no, here we go. So good. That was the best. There it is. So exactly like, and I didn't think I would like that. I know there's a diagram of it. What am I doing? There's space. I don't know. Put the other cat right now. Is there no? Let's tell you what found this house. Very much possible. A huge thank you to the staff at Haven for how they have adjusted their lives, their calendars. Even decades ago, it was said to me having their significant others move temporarily to San Antonio, take a sabbatical Norway and notice that they're gone visiting another spouse. I should not notice, but if I start noticing, there's a standing for them. So I stop. Unless I'm being traumatized into being tossed on everyone. And then multiple Pero fake me behind the scene may have been terrible to some of them that they may have thought like, okay, whatever. I don't like her right now. We're gonna have to clear this up with her being close to Nettie. Everyone have their knives ready with the plantain. Porque her family origin has a history of having these false indents sometimes that gaslight and test for patients. So hopefully none of that happens. What else? What else? Now what? Maybe room for one more image or more. Oh, black page and everything. No fucking way. This is fun. I could do this for hours. What else? Some people do want to do for every relationship. If you don't want to like those grabs of being huge, it would be cute to keep them like forget for a one day relationship. This is doable for some, just the cover. If you got in some pictures, a receipt of the hotel without being creepy, where you met, where you stayed, the Airbnb, you rented like mini size, down to a picture of the flowers that you sent or the dinner that you had would be cute. And you never know if you run into the person again if you don't keep track of that. And you're like, by name, you're like, what is it that we did last time? Did we take off? List of interests, maybe shopping trips. And then you're like, oh yeah, I remember this one. Is it in the same window or not? Thank God. Okay. I found that this is very hungry for me. And that the nonsense didn't turn me around. I got a mistake. Oh, fun. But I'm sharing like the whole thing. Second one. Didn't I hear a surgeon? Oh God, I'm having a lot of energy. My phone. Is that what this stuff? There's a lot of stuff. most ones that speak like that. Is that all it is? So, isn't this? Is it overwhelming there with so many books? I learned a bit. What else? And I love the one page. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put that to it. So people like this. Go ahead and message somewhere in the middle. So it's customary for the most part to open it entirely because this maybe the where the login to your people account is for you to get and for the relationship or the where you can fund or and you didn't open it entirely, but it's also psychologically speaking a choice. Some people say like, no, what if it left me money to see it again? Oh, this would be good, like as a promo for oneself. Like, here's my number. And down to the, if it's like fundable, contact this person for a trust. What else? Pay as you go, too. But you have to be like very much, what is it? Ideally, ask the right people. And if you made a mistake and you're like, oh, there was your doing a lot of wrong people, but some super material, not all, is orgy fun, possibly. Too. What else? So it's not necessarily a waste of time. Excuse me. 3 to 5. Oh, so I guess it won't charge me. Oh, this is why you should not fantasize sexual about people you're aiming for home that you want you to. Beautiful man that I like may just be a standing, literally, because like when I saw him, did I say it already? For my kid, And that's why I can't get as close as I would want to ever. Porque he was wearing, what is it, camel pants, like the first few days that I was there with a gray t-shirt and or a navy t-shirt. And I'm like, do I know him? Reminds me of, I mean, that color combination is popular. Pero have dressed Asian before, made it public. So is this a standing for Jaden here? Porque years ago, oh, this could have been like, when did I leave him at the library in Salt Lake City? Never. I heard, like, I had that fucking years. Oh, there's no remember a time that I forgot the kids and I didn't pick them up. What? So it could be very much a standing for Jaden. What else? And I took him to Barnes and Nobles. Really, I took him to the library on base. Did we visit these ones? I can't remember. I can't remember. And a stay at the Grand America. And that would be fun to take them for a day or two. Anyways. And I use the bone folding thingy too. Look at this race question as the way. Oh, the race fucking days. Oh, is that the Rams song? I always say that, but I think I'm preoccupied. Pencils. Oh, they are. Target, which I was already browsing. Are those like old or available in some other place or they're different design? Does it create does it have a website? No. It's it's the same. Oh, it's Creative Mark. I want what is the beach? Oh, let's see. Mushroom necklace. Oh, they were cute. Oh, just like that. If you take a photo of the necklace, they were pretty pretty. Isn't this one called? I don't know. His name is. Oh, that's cute. Oh, what was creates color palettes on Pinterest. Can be created. There's no disclaimer there that says, I'm wearing this necklace. You have agreed to my sex life. There won't ever be. There shouldn't be. FYI. Because some of this gets made with maybe she got together with her husband, maybe she didn't, or her girlfriends all make love before and after. Some people have the false impression that if one knows their king, which isn't a king, it's just stupidity, and one goes on to recreate the piece of artwork, that one is agreeing to being their sex slave. Like their mind goes in so many ways. Sadly, but I don't speak for from like the perspective of don't use me as an example, but it's the people that introduced me to that person decades ago. And if that was in my close proximity years ago. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, there's my it's a sentiment. I lived there. What else? What else? What else? Anyways, that's why I seek the death penalty for others, because does he get traumatized with Who designed that? So if it's a female, is her vagina literally on your face like this so that he dies of coldness during the winter? Of coldness? What else? 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 Oh my god, this is so good. This is much more enjoyable than what I like the color. You didn't go to see everyone just for me that week and getting the everything. Just the only home, just the only vehicles. It's September 2nd, 2025. Oh, where's a better t-shirt? What was he wearing? Who wears a better t-shirt? Just kidding. Does he have competition with people? Like right now I'm starving. I could use money for me to eat. And he stole from me and they terrorized my parents decades ago. So sadly this is kind of like responsible for my livelihood, whether it doesn't want to be it shouldn't be. And is he holding on the t-shirt contest with himself and people say, but who wore the better t-shirt? Looking to raise people. What else do they do? Very disgusting. Come on. I feel so accomplished today. Should I go through this one? I would rate up by Sanos next week. Who's gifting me money today? Oh, that is so true. I visited a different Target on the same day as our shop. Oh, different stores. I won't want to forget you only if it comes in adult size. I have to charge my phone for me, maybe not for the finger. I don't. What else? What else? I'm missing. I'm missing. Missing. Pretty missing. Let's say where it's a baby. Come to the amount. I want the beautiful party. No, let's go have a kid and name it siempre. Anyways, And there's gonna be more siempre, no? Like it's extremists that I grew up around, very disgusting. Ugh. Este corazón que anda, lo que ocupa la poner. I'm gonna attend COVID so I can meet people. What else? What else? What else? What else? It's horrible. Yeah, I know. All ages. All ages. So, oh, this is good because if the rape victim during this process, hopefully this is a trial for the people that have raped to go away. They're like, she's not buying for her kids, right? Some people don't traffic into poverty one, but they're curious. Like she's not having her kids say mining. Like she would have liked this too, with including me, right? There's some people that need to work around that. So, we literally brought to this actually. I'm waiting for this charge of person. I can stay as it is. Oh, it's okay. Mhm. I miss cold the 2 years. I feel tired sometimes. It's what else? He's very cute, Rosie. Oh, how does it say? Google. How to say Z for sound. It sounds like Z. Z. Magazine. What else? Oh, daily person adventures and nights and oh, wait. Oh, so I have them that confused. Like for real? Well, So this wasn't the one that said that I needed to die and starve in an apartment and not eat. If it had roaches and a mice, it was this one. I can't remember. That was years ago. Is that why one runs into him like at the most little Ciolami? Is that a standing on his if you sound too formal saying Helix fine or Cordilleras fine? Porque ves que está bien lindo. What? This fails sending this message. All of them are just one. What? Central America. It's not 66. It's 66. Let's check that. I don't know. List. I don't know. What else are you? Is the first prophecy? I don't know. 5 minutes. Good to know. 367, 99. Oh, I can catch 66 from that. Serrano's it's 66. Yes. That sounds reasonable. Also, it's embarrassing, which is why I don't talk to anyone in my family of origin. Porque did they go on to rape Mary, supposedly, possibly, Jaden Standen? I don't know. Most people have heard some are strong, some don't know what to expect. And these people do it to retaliate, sadly. That could be just a standing. That the court exists, like people used to call him the DA, but it could be that he kills himself for them. Privately, but it's still retaliation. This kid is so pretty. But I think I've met their parents or grandparents at this point. It could have been their grandparents. What else? 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 I'm bored. I have this in my logger. I forgot. I'm gonna do this as an Airbnb. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. What else? What else? The Airbnb. Are they still free to victims of having to seek refuge? It's so hard outside home. Like, because I mean, even This is pretty. What? Oh, fuck that parquet shit. It looks so pretty there. That's so pretty. What else? These are cute. This is pretty for any occasion. I love polka dots with so much decoration. Oh, I keep seeing this one. I walk by. It's near Walking already. Different budgets, but different sentences too. Speaking of toilet paper. Before Corona, after Corona, I was 3 years old, 1983. That your grandma or your mom may have written down. No. Where was I in this? Oh, Airbnb. Yes. Oh, it is where. This is cute. Videos only. What? So sad. Yeah, massages. What else? What else? Anyways, 78. Well, 7. What's the year? Even for what I want to do is Scotty and Lee. You know how right now people think they're the people surveying. What do you think she's at right now? Because they probably with that demeanor, getting it over the tongue. At least one person. What else? I'm not staying somewhere with Jaden standing or seen a legal prostitute like Jaden standing since he was little. They're so pretty. They like together near my garden. Like a mirror. There's like three different ones, and all look, they don't look the same. It's fun to watch. What else? I wonder if at least one of them is my prima's kid there, just living the life. Possibly. What is Common Garden? Is this that one with the like camera? That wasn't near it. This is cute. This is cute. What's on? So there's no reason to be like, ha ha ha, I was with him and I even thought about Jaden when I was on him. Or why don't I won't allow people in my family of origin to talk to me. Porque they'll try to ruin my orgasm by saying, but doesn't he look like your kid? Is Sarah Francis dead already? I hope so. Please, Sarah Francis is so dimensional. And I already found that I can't run out. With coffee of a 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 coffee. And were they quiet the whole time, your people, for if they were mercenaries? And that's why it took the emotional beating that I had to take from people in my family of origin for the most part in 2020 publicly to Facebook. Is this I like this one. Coffee. Anyways, how much did people fund you as a gift for these? If you brought it up in conversations. Ya no me interesa. All I can do is because I'll take a time. Anyways, I'm leaving soon. Heading over to St. Martin. Why bring my shoes if I walk that long of a trip? Gosh, what else? If I turn it off, the charge will be. Here, we tried to say it on the What else? Yes, yes. Otro más para siempre. Everyone is vying to have that couldn't name this center in each town, not then. Or thinking it's this people. Many earrings away. One that I have. Butterflies are so cute. I'm glad I've seen them in this photo. Show you us. Oh, that's let's say that. Yeah, pues there seems to be one customer. These people that are working on worse this. I don't know what you were saying. There's no they think that the chocolate lines of poverty one is going to become worshiper of them. Yeah. Yeah. There and then for things for hair. Which I want my phone. Oh, that's cute. And then it's toast. Did they go through down the earrings? Yeah, I'm not gonna say hi to her when she posts a picture of herself at the Library Museum because I'm not having a threesome with you. Or some, based on compatibility, maybe like wanna have a threesome with her, is that why? And then they get a bit excited. One can have those conversations with those people that steal my family origin. They do that to gauge. They do that to gauge if that person would have a threesome with one and one isn't even available in the conversation, won't ever be available for the leash. So please spare me of all the screenshots where you've spent what your time wanting to kill me so I don't find out about them. I've heard decades ago, I want this men and pink premium quality to the applicant for between that. Or this, this is my God. Whatever age I die, it's gonna be a better life than those teachers that deal with me. Yeah, they think that because they can check a camera that they're important. Yeah. But you still I'm servants because already showed herself. Causing my starvation, my loneliness, my poverty, for staying in my home without my permission, for stealing my vehicles, for stealing my identity and stealing money from people. They're disgusting. They kill for content. Disgusting. Ew, 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 ew. You can make appetite on Lakers if you can play corners. one person's watching, one is like this. This is still. Wait until she knows that my bodyguard may have watched me in your presence because you suggested it. I have no one in my life. Jaden Stanton possibly saw me on YouTube while I was cooking, and you showed him that one, and then you raped him because you steal from me and you had no everything money just to grab. Ew. So, this is not. My siblings are so disgusting. I'm trying to avoid. I'm avoiding talking to them. This is why I barely talked to them in 2020. And why I don't ever want to talk to them. Because they want to show me videos possibly how they've been intimate with people that they raped and say, does he look like Jaden? Does she look like Ilani? And torment me and be like, so I raped this person because you don't let me near Jaden and Ilani. They're crazy as well. Oh, the ones that they would have us or something like that. I'm sick of it. Come from where that I'm going to go. Not that means. Let me just go and leave you in the next one. Oh, what one was that? No. Oh, 756. Which stuff is this? 3862. Yeah. Okay, but I'm leaving. Thank you. Well, I'm just. Oh, delete. He can't abuse me. My second cousin can't abuse me to the point where I'm gonna need help and I won't run to him. Like, I'm not dumb like that. I don't like stress in my life ever. This is gonna take 5 years now. Kill those people I've separated any money from me. I was born. Oh, is there now housing? appointments. I even say I have not left the show something. I should have not. What else? Let's see. Was that was I recorded thinking that and people sense that to these people trying to annoy them on my behalf? I'm not gonna apologize for that. Some people are very sensitive about their art when I'm allowed to have freedom of speech and even express it. But I wouldn't ever do it with the intention of inflicting pain onto a person. What else? I'm born for or oh, there's someone here that I feel a little bit years ago as a child. So as I was under my breath with my body language, like I need a person to over here, feeling like I don't want to find out anything about her as an adult. And I think that's what I'm doing with that. Courtesy of you home by 5:30, you said that you want to leave. But it's 5:30, should I leave? What else? One more cover. And we're going for a hotel. And what are you going for? Oh, is that really the barber shop you want to go with? Which one is it? Supposedly one of them, that barber shop, you know west side of Atlanta. One of the space there. What else? Oh, that's Maldito Abusador. That steals from me and trafficked me into poverty, starvation, beating me up because had he had a relationship with me, like, oh, I would have gotten with free food and nothing from him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eso se dice, John. You don't have to show it by beating a person into death, especially when he's funding himself a life of luxury that he doesn't deserve with no any fault. That's why we see pictures of them, of what they do with the money that they steal from people. Just disgusting people. I don't want them in my life. The least time that I spend talking about them, the better. They want to make themselves number one. Oh, so what's for them?